Today's horoscope from Astrocademy Pisces May 9, 2022. You may find that your creativity kicks into high gear today. Whether this comes through in an artistic fashion or in a unique and innovative approach to problem solving, this day should be a good and satisfying one for you. Finding a different way to undertake a project will probably bring you a great deal of fulfillment, and you may find that others are impressed by your creative skills. Enjoy the day. It's hard to be in an introspective mood when there is a steady stream of people stopping by your desk to chat. You'd much prefer to focus on the work that's been piling up. By the end of the afternoon you soften a little, and may even agree to join colleagues for dinner. Sex and romance figure prominently today, so who's to say what will happen after dinner? You generally are very good at sizing up other people and sensing their thoughts and feelings, but today that talent is greatly enhanced by an increased level of intuition. You should be feeling especially enthusiastic and optimistic about your future today. Both work and home life are likely to be looking good. Physically you should be healthy and vigorous, and spiritually you should be strong. Enjoy your day. Roll with the punches today, and realize that someone out there is hitting hard. This is nothing you can't handle, for you are the master of adaptation and change. Indeed, huge changes are at hand and you are probably the most readily prepared. Power through with new and revolutionary ideas of how to adjust your world for the better. Begin a creative project and make sure it speaks from your inner truth. The rewards you reap will be nothing that you could ever possibly have imagined. You are at peace with yourself. Friends and family have noticed this, reacting very positively, and you will return these sentiments. It's time to enjoy life with family and friends and to plan leisure activities together. Always bear in mind that these special moments are very rare and precious. You have some serious artistic energy flowing through you today, so get on it. Even if you don't see yourself as seriously creative, now is a good time to find a means of expression. You feel attractive and reveal your seductive approach with the captivating way you engage others in conversation. You receive admiring looks of approval from the people that matter most to you. If you want, you're easily able to get the attention of new partners who find your eye-catching behavior irresistible. Today is a day where you are at great risk of overindulging. One glass of wine can quickly turn into 3 or 4. A few cookies can easily become half a dozen or more. That's simply too much eating and drinking. This lack of control is not all your fault. There is a wild energy in the air, spurring everyone on to excess. Try to hold yourself in check, if you can. You can still have a great evening out. Expect to feel enthusiastic about and interested in artistic activities today. There's a vibration in the air, and when it comes to expressive endeavors, this is the essence that lets you make things happen. Perhaps your art is a regular practice, or maybe it's still unknown magic waiting to happen. Whatever the case, waste no time in exploring your inner self and personal talents. You will likely discover new things about yourself. Untold joy and satisfaction await you. It's a good thing that you like challenges, because today will certainly be full of them. Try dealing with each problem that arrives one by one. Each situation will require your undivided attention, and your usual multitasking is just not going to cut it. Slow and steady should get you through the day. Take some time this evening for some well-deserved relaxation. While life is already getting busier and Mercury has already begun to open new doors on the job front, as the Sun moves into his final 2 weeks in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart, there is none of the usual urgency. With Mercury slowing ahead of a retrograde turn and more resources on the playful side of life's fence on the way, there is no reason why you can't retain the right balance between work and play. Meanwhile, the Moon is making this a good day for communication, friendship and relationship building. The Moon finds itself in the wrong place at the right time today. The Moon is spending its final hours in your relationship sector clashed with Pluto in Capricorn, something that could stress test a balance between your personal and relationship needs. Yet at the same time, A friendly aspect to planets in your communication sector is giving this a voice, turning a challenge into an opportunity. Our eyes in the sky. These vibes are great for starting new projects and reconnecting with your motivation, so be sure to chip away at any projects you've been meaning to work on. A helpful connection to the nodes of fate can help you see the path ahead, but you'll need to remember and learn from the mistakes of your past. Dreaming big suits you well right now because the universe is conspiring to open doors for you in this cosmic climate. Just remember that you'll need to responsibly follow through on any goals you dream up now, because Aries energy has a reputation for jumping from goal to goal before reaching the finish line. While there is an overall cheeriness to the day, you'll want to be on guard and watch out for short tempers in both you and others because the Leo moon can sometimes erode our threshold for patience. A harsh aspect between Venus and the healing asteroid Chiron may exacerbate this sentiment, especially if you've been slacking on your self-care lately. As the day comes to a close, Luna shares a soft and helpful aspect with structure-loving Saturn. Set aside some time to outline your ambitions so you can break the big picture down into smaller steps. At this time, we have renewed energy to kickstart projects dreamt up while the moon was in imaginative Cancer, but we can also make more work for ourselves by rushing through tasks or running roughshod over people who get in our way. While we can trust our head to steer us in the correct direction, we should aim to be heart-centered in our approach. The next 2 days are an excellent time for starting things, but not for seeing them through if they require extensive planning or patience. This transit presents a conflict between two fundamental human instincts, self-preservation and the reflex to protect those we care about. We believe others must submit to us so we can help them. If they refuse our help, we lose our purpose, so we interpret this as defiance, an insult, or a threat. If someone does permit us to assist them, we will make sure they don't forget it. Reminders of how giving and generous we are subtly imply that we are owed a debt of gratitude, which inevitably breeds resentment, making the other party wish they hadn't asked in the first place. We should monitor our actions closely today. Self-reflection is the only way to determine whether we are out of line or overstepping another's boundaries.